The Chakram, weapon of Asian Sikh warriors and also very famous because of the Xena princess warrior. But today I'm going to show you my favorite techniques with it and we're gonna have a lot of fun. So let's get started. So first technique that we are going to try with this AceJet Chakram is overhand with a pinch grip. I believe this one was used most on the battlefield because it's very easy to use. Only thing you have to do is pinch it with your thumb and the index finger like this. Be sure that the chakram is not landing on the hand because maybe it can a little bit cut you, but I believe if it's a little bit higher, it's really no problem like that. Can you see it? So right after, you can stand wherever you want, but if you are using the chakram, like for the first time, if you are a total beginner, I would stand from the target very, very close. Optimal is about 3 meters. You don't have to be closer because of the rebounces, so stay on 3 meters. And after, it's very similar like with the knife or with the axe. You are aiming on the target, you are pulling your arm to the back, and with the movement forward, you are let the chakram release naturally out of your hand. You don't have to open the hand, just let it go, all right? Comfortable stance, relaxed position, otherwise everything is very easy. So let's try a few throws. And the penetration is very deep, I will show you after. So, what is very important to have soft target, because for example, if you will have like this plywood that we have behind, look at what's gonna happen. The chakram will rebound. So it's very good to have low ground like this and put a lot of water, and right after that chakram can stick from any angles, really no problem. And come on, let's see, look at that. Throw from such a short distance can make insane penetration, and you really don't care about under-rotating or over-rotating throws because chakram can stick almost every single time. Pinch grip is also my personal favorite because it's very versatile. You can do any angles. Underhand, backhand, sidearm, everything is very easy with the pinch grip. So, like you use the same with the overhand, just to choose the angle which one you want. So from the side, the backhand, and you can also do the underhand. No problem. Chakram, you can definitely throw with the hammer grip like this. I really not prefer it so much because for the release you have to open the hand, but if I would use it for the fighting, this is definitely the best way how to use it like this. And with the overhand, yeah, you can still use it, but the power is not so good, and like I said, you have to open the hand. But I really like it this way for the underhand throwing. It seems very powerful and almost the same movement like for the bowling or something like this. So let's try the underhand. Very easy, no problem, and as you were able to see, it even got stuck the first chakram, it was barely holding. So this have way more power. Of course, with the hammer grip, you can throw it with the multiple angles, but like I said, for me, it's not working so well. There's also popular angle for the Xena Princess Warrior. she was also always doing like this, screaming crazy bad and throwing from the side. You know, like I said before, I believe this would really work for the fighting, but for the throwing, not so much, I think. But we can try this throw from the side, how it's working. So let's see. Ah! Wow. In my last video about Chakram, there were also a lot of people mentioning the disc golf throwers. And what I have seen, a lot of them are throwing this way. So for throw like this, I would use the pinch grip. The most comfortable and most reliable, I believe. So let's try a few disc golf throws. Very easy. So, from historical manuscript from 16th century, we know that technique called tajani existed. It's basically you are putting the chakram on your index finger, you start to spin it, and you are swinging the target, swinging the chakram towards the target. But in my opinion, this technique mainly it's flashy movement. For example, like we are using the trick shots today, because this technique must have taken like so much time to be really consistent and good at it. And I've been using Chakram for so many years, and it still seems very uncomfortable and not so reliable at all, you know. I can show you several examples, and it's really working not so good. So you are basically spinning like this on the index finger, and in right moment you have to flick it, your wrist, towards the target. But it's really not working so well, and I believe that with normal techniques you can achieve way more and way faster. You know, just think about it. You can just grab the chakram, you are next to the target, no thinking, no nothing, no waiting, just throw it and you are making the damage. But with this way, you know, you have to be like, oh, wait, hold on, I have to put this on my finger, spin it, and right after do something. So, like I said, I don't think it was used so much on the battlefield, but the Sikh warriors are doing the exhibition for the tourists, for the travelers, and in this way, I would say they use the tajani technique, because some elite throwers were maybe able to do this technique, no problem, and if you would be just like an observer, just watching this, you would think like, oh, this is very impressive. But in my opinion, 100% for penetration and maximum damage, they would use the classic overhand technique with the pinch grip or with the hammer grip like we tried before. These two ways are working the best. Tajani, I don't think it has some usage on the battlefield. But let me know your opinions in the comment section below. So today I was actually able to do the finger spin technique pretty fast. So maybe there were some elite throwers, they were able to do this technique on higher level. And also Sikh warriors been using all kinds of sizes of the chakram. So even the smaller ones called the chakri, that one you can find on the AceJet website, and also the bigger chakrams. And Xena warrior was also able to rebound from the ground the chakram or from the side of the target. So that one we tried in the previous videos. I will put the link in the description below. But for today, that's it. So thank you everybody for watching. Share, like, comment, subscribe, and see you next time.